FM or Hot 95.3 FM. Ladies and gentlemen, performing her new single for the first time on any stage, the winner of Baje to the World Season 1, the dynamic Miss Kushida Dottin. Airtime. Stand by, Trident.
Bitch. Bitch to the world, bitch to the world. If you got that talent, let the whole world know. At the bitch to the world, big talent show. Bitch to the world, bitch to the world. Every Bajan man, woman, boy or girl, let your talents be seen, let your voices be heard.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing her new single for the first time on any stage, the winner of Baje to the World Season 1, the dynamic Miss Kushida Dottin. Good night, everyone. radio personality, marketing and social media specialist, entrepreneur and proud father. She is a TV host, media consultant, and award-winning songwriter. Together, they're your hosts for the evening. Give it up for Shane DJ Ras Edwards and Shanna Hines.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you. And thanks to you for tuning in, logging on, and locking on. Welcome to Baje to the World, Season 2, Barbados. How incredible was that performance from Season 1 winner, Kashida Darden, man. That was playing different, and she looked so nice.
Yes, she did.
Oh, my goodness. There could be no better way to kick off this new season of the biggest talent competition Barbados has ever seen.
Absolutely, Ras. Good evening to those of you listening on Hot 95.3 FM and 98.1 FM, and a special good night to you CBC TV8 viewers. There's also loads of people on the live stream. We are live from Dover Beach facilities on the South Coast. What a beautiful venue, Ras.
Definitely.
I wish everyone could be here tonight. We are going to show off some incredible talent tonight here in Barbados, and it's all to encourage you, exceptionally talented people watching, to enter Baje to the World.
And trust me, it will be worth your while. Winner takes $20,000 in cash, man, and gets a chance to perform, of course, on the international stage with some of the biggest names in entertainment right now. We'll tell you how you can follow, register, enter in just a bit, but right now, let me tell you, it's time to spread a whole lot of love and a little inspiration. Big love, we're going to get over with lead singer of To My Hill, Ministerial.
Tell me what you see when you look into my eyes. If you look long enough, you can see me fly through Caribbean skies, a land safe in a place that is paradise. Whoa, that I will always call my home, where the people are my heart and soul, and I can never feel alone. And every time that I go away, so excited every time that I hear your name, Barbados, my heart just belongs there. My heart is that. Good night, Barbados. This one is going out to anybody right now who's feeling brokenhearted over times past. All I can see when I close my eyes, all that I hear in my quiet times, all I know is it's you that I can't get over. When I sit down to focus, my eyes blur and I'm feeling distracted. What I preach I can put into practice, cause I can see it, I can see it, I can see it non-stop. The way you vibe, oh, you had me on top. We used to ride and we take it in straight. When you see me on the corner, I'm in at the rum shop. But coming back to sober now, and your heart gets a colder now. Remember what we had, know that we would never get it back. But I can't get over, can't get over. You know I can't get over. I know that we will never get it back, but I can't get over, can't get over. You know I can't get over, can't get over, get over. Look, somehow you can still call me friend, but on that production, somehow you can play pretend and carry on. But I know I play along, and when the homie's gone, I do some dumb things like write this song. Cause I can see it, I can see it, I can see it non-stop. The way you vibe, oh, you had me on top. We used to ride, take it in straight. When you see me on the corner, I'm in at the rum shop. Coming back to sober now. Know your heart gets a cooler now. Remember where we are, know that we will never get it back. I can't get over, can't get over, can't get, said I can't get over. I know that we will never get it back, but I can't get over, can't get over. Hey, yeah, get over, yeah. This one is definitely a love song to Barbados. Tell me what you see when you look into my eyes. If you look long enough, you can see me fly to Caribbean skies, a land safe in a place that is paradise. Whoa, I will always come home where the people are my heart and soul, and I can never feel alone. And every time that I go away, so excited every time. Barbados, my heart just belong there. My heart just belong there. Break down any wall, any barricade. For another homeland I will never trade. Barbados, little island, big, big love that will never go away. Never go away. Little island, big, big love that will never go away. It will never go away. Tell me when you're here, when you listen to my voice. The heartbeat of a people you can't destroy. No, it can't destroy. Let me tell you, Barbados, on my heart burn like a flame for you. Go anywhere, I will always return to you. So listen here to my, oh my love, you will always be dear. Every time that I go away, so excited every time. Barbados, Barbados, break down any wall, any barricade. For another homeland I will never trade. Barbados, hey, little island, it will never go away. Never go away. Little island, big, big love, never go away. Never go away. Sing with me, y'all. In my heart forever, I love you forever. Sing that for me right now. No matter where you are, if you're right here on the rock, wherever you are in the world, and wave your hand for Barbados. If you love it, then every time that I go away, so excited every time that I hear your name. Barbados, my heart just belong there. My heart just belong there. Break down any wall, any barricade. Not the homeland I will never tread. Barbados, yeah. Little island, big, big love that will never go away. Never go away. Little island, big, big love that will never go away. Never go away. I love you forever.
Give it up for Mahalia. She never disappoints. I love those songs, Ras. They're so fitting for what's happening right now as well.
Yep, that's right. But despite the current climate, the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment saw what a talent show like this could do for youth and communities around the island. That's why we are here tonight. So to explain more about this initiative and give the official welcome, here is the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment, Mrs. Yolanda Howard.
And Minister of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment, Mrs. Sandra Greenidge, Chief Community Development Officer, staff of the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and the Community Development Department, our viewing and listening audience, coordinator, performers, members of the technical team, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all. The Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment, through its Community Development Department, is proud to launch the second season of the Baje to the World competition. This competition represents another initiative executed by the Community Development Department to foster community building, develop skills, and provide an opportunity for persons to develop businesses, this time within the creative industries. The pilot edition of this program ended with the grand finals in March of this year, after hiatus caused by the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite the continuing challenges we are experiencing with this public health crisis, however, our team within the ministry and the department were adamant that this program added value to the communities and people of Barbados and set about to organize this second season. This speaks to their spirit of determination, drive, and focus, and can be a lesson for us all on the need to be resilient. It also shows that a key part of success is not only talent, but the ability to adapt, to pivot, and to rebuild. These are all critical for our people to compete in the ever-changing global economy. The Baje to the World program follows the successful run of the Community Development Department's Dance Fest, which highlighted the immense talent of dance in our communities. Baje to the World expands on that program, but focuses on all talents because each one of us has skills and talents that, when unearthed, redound to the total development of the person. And we know that the development of people plays a major role in the development of communities, hence the importance of programs like this one. The new and innovative Baje to the World program intends to not only showcase talent, but also build community spirit through the involvement of selfless individuals and organizations who will volunteer their time and resources to assist in the development of the participants. While showcasing the talent of people of all ages, Baje to the World offers mentorship, training, and development in several areas, including communications, presentation, and personal growth. At the end of this season, each contestant should have created new networks, be able to market themselves, communicate better, work effectively in a team, along with being better performers. These are skills participants can take into their everyday lives and back into their communities, which can help to foster stability, generate higher levels of community awareness, participation, cohesion, and a deeper love for country. This, of course, will have a positive ripple effect on their families and communities, and of course, our economy. I therefore wish to implore family members, supporters, and friends of the contestants, and indeed all Barbadians, to show their support, whether on social media and, where possible, face-to-face, so that this program can continue to realize the potential which exists in our country, Barbados. Tonight is a mere glimpse of the talent that exists in Barbados, from dance to spoken word, from drama to drumming. It is all represented on this stage. It is our hope that it will inspire you to step forward and showcase your unique talents by entering this competition. We look forward to a new and exciting season. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Baje to the World Season 2.
Great to hear that there are opportunities for us to shine. As a songwriter myself, I can't wait to see the talent that comes out of this season. But about tonight, though, we have so much for you planned.
Yep, that's right. With performances from Stone with Cupid, led by Barry Chandler, Shadia Marshall, and many others. You'll also see the finalists that came out on top from last season, plus a powerful message from the Minister of Youth, Sports, and Community Empowerment. All that and more coming up. Stay right here. This is Baje to the World. Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by...
Live from Dover Beach facilities in Christchurch. Are you a dancer? Because Baje to the World is open to all kinds of talent. But if you can't dance, I hope you're in a dancing mood because it's time for Crystal Boyce and Mark Burgess from the Jabulani Dance Studio with a little Latin flavor.
I wish I could move like that, but I can't. But if you can dance like that though, you should definitely enter this competition. So I want everyone watching right now, tell a friend or you yourself, be sure to follow Baje to the World on Facebook and follow Baje to the World on Instagram. You can spell that BAJETOTHEWORLD. Baje to the World on Facebook, Baje to the World on Instagram, and you are going to get the full details. Now remember, registration for season 2 is now open. So if you've been waiting since season 1, now is the time to use our online form. Upload your short audio, of course, your audition video. It can be singing, dancing, playing an instrument, performing magic, anything that you are talented in doing. That's all you need to do to enter. So, go ahead, register now. And speaking of unique talent, we are getting ready for some more talent here tonight, people. We promise entertainment, and entertainment is what you are going to get tonight. We will not disappoint. We've searched all over Barbados for great talent. So, he brings some of the funniest skits and, of course, drama to you on Instagram. And tonight, he has brought along some friends with an important message for you. So you guys at home, sit tight and get ready to enjoy, people. Make some noise right now for Mongrel.
Good morning. Boy. So I'm real anxious and nervous about this whole COVID-19 thing. I come to get my test back today. I just hoping that my test results come back negative here. I gotta wait for the next person though. Wait, big man, are you?
Wait, what going on, brother?
Yeah, I see me
I
talk
see you
here,
so long.
man.
Yeah, social distance.
Yeah,
you
you
don't know
know,
how we do
yeah,
it.
6 feet apart.
6 feet. Yeah, you don't know how we do it. Jeez, on, bro. Holy family, bro.
I know your family blessed, man. What you?
Everything nice, bro.
Right,
Everything
right.
nice. Hey, about here.
Right.
Wait.
Morning. What's going on, big man?
Oh, just so.
Yeah, John. I know you here, John, boy. What going on, John?
Am I like a John to you?
Don't get on so showing off brain shit. Me or John? Does this to me, boy.
Oh.
What going on?
I cool, brother. Just cool yourself.
What the boy?
Listen.
I allergic
hello.
to one window though. One window smell cheap, boy. Who is that?
Brother, I can't do. Listen,
Right.
I can link with you.
Right.
We can
Easy,
catch
brother.
up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You
Catch
don't
up like
know,
mayonnaise. Don't know.
Man, you got me real
I tell them
uncomfortable,
don't
though.
frame my fish gets in town, bring old boy John. They don't listen to me, you know.
you-
That's what does it. Now we tell you. But John, what you getting on, sir? Talk to me serious.
Man, this whole COVID-19 thing serious though. You're 6 feet apart. Or you on the influence or something? Like you come in here with you
John.
underwear outside you pants.
John, don't forget when they should give Mobby John. Don't get on, sir. Does this to me, boy. Talk with it.
I let you first.
That will tell you.
Can I have
Tell
a
you.
COVID status, please?
Yeah, that sound like,
COVID.
yeah.
Covante status.
You, that's me, boy John. Like a name, boy John. We'll catch up, John. We'll catch up. We'll catch up.
So,
Marnell.
Hi, good day, sir. How are you
Yes.
doing today?
I'm doesn't work here. How are you, doesn't, sir?
I'm doing fantastic.
Well,
But
good.
can you raise your mask, please?
Well,
Yeah,
sorry
thank
about
you.
that. I'm accustomed to this protocol, sir.
So can you tell me the reason why you're here, sir?
All right. It's because of my girl. My girl don't listen to me, you know. I tell she stop mixing up and people that use corned beef. Use your mask, use the sanitizer. Me at work, I know she got COVID. She's positive.
Okay.
That way
So-
telling you, the van up by me. The
So-
COVID van by me.
Well, stop shaking my table, please.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry.
You're getting a little
Yes.
ranted.
I'm nervous. Yesterday we went to the beach, right? We went to the beach after she got the test. God, you know, I know it's a possibility I got it. But tell me what's going on here. So what we gonna do from here?
Well, sir, from what I see right now, you need a PCR test.
What's that there?
That's when I can shove something far out your brain. Yeah, I can take it. I can take
I
it.
never does this, so take it easy with me,
Yes,
right?
of course. I will work with you.
Work here. You
Yes.
got me a little nervous though.
So, just brace yourself, sir.
I bursting. I
Brace.
keep sanitizing.
Count to 10, and we gonna get it
Yeah,
right
I ain't count
today.
the time.
All
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete. What after siete?
Oh, yeah, take your time.
8,
All right.
9.
I'm here with you, sir. But
yeah,
where's
yeah.
the mask? What you
What,
here,
sorry
Mike?
about that, yeah. Sorry. Come.
I don't like
So
how
how
you
can
work.
put my mask and you got to shove it in my nose?
Take it easy. I just don't want you to give me any kind of infection or anything like that, okay?
Okay. Just
Take
get
your
this
time.
off of it, man.
Brace yourself.
Yeah.
Turn your head this way, sir. Take your time.
It will be real cruel.
Because I don't like what you did earlier.
Oh, sure.
Walk here.
What the? Yo.
Yeah.
You massage my brain, boy.
Yeah, I work with you. I tickle it for a little bit.
Son.
Because you wasn't working with me earlier and you play a part.
So what can
All
happen, my friend here? Right now, they got my girl at Harson Skiff and distillation. So what can happen to me?
Well, what happens if we can work with you for 24 hours? You change with the water, man.
That is sanitizer. It's keeping the place clean. Morning.
You're not working with me, sir. You mess up my...
Oh, sorry about that there. So what next gonna happen?
So we can work with your PCR test and you
Yeah.
got 24 hours and we
Uh-huh.
can get back to you.
All right.
Try to be isolated from people. Do
Uh-huh.
not go anywhere.
Uh-huh.
Stay in the house.
Uh-huh.
Your girl is at Harrison's Cave, right? Yeah, Harrison's Point, right?
Harson Skiff, Harson Point is the same difference. Potato, tomato, is same point.
Okay, we working with you, okay?
All right.
You got my book messed up.
All right,
Anyhow,
don't worry. We can catch up like millionaires, right?
Yeah,
Like Chin. Come lay
like
back
Chin.
like my car rush. You know
Oh.
what I mean? Yeah.
all right,
You
sir.
left me hanging?
I can't touch you, sir.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
No problem, no
you're
problem.
little
We can
my-
catch up. We can catch up. We can catch up.
All right, sir.
Jeez, you're on break. Yeah, who's this? Hello? That what? It got a private zest tonight. What? Jeez, all right. I'm up there. I'm up there. I'm up there. John, they got a private zest, boy. You coming?
Nah, I good though. I don't know
Yo,
the big
John.
man. You good so.
What you getting on, sir? Don't let me see you on the road no more, here. Showing off brain shame. All right. What the boy?
Remember, people, sanitize, stay isolated. If you got sneeze, use your ankles, get low. Do not get into anybody information and give it any kind of voice. Work with the system. You understand?
Morning.
Beach to the World is back. Follow us at Beach to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Beach to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors.
Well, it's about almost 20 years and started like with fish and bait. We used to be at Worden first and then we decided to come here and had a lot of challenges during that time. You know, because remember we had the economy went down and this and that. Well, now COVID hitting down too, and it is slow, very slow, especially to the beach side because you see lots of people coming from the beach. So it's mostly roadside now. That's better because people pass, but there's not a lot of people coming to the beach every day like before. I grew up around here, so that's why lately I get a lot of fun with the characters. Get to meet interested people. Like I got a group that comes in like every 3 months from the Midlands, and they always come and visit me. My name is Heather Green. I operate from number 6 kiosks in Dover, and I'm inviting you all to come down to Dover and have a fun time. To go to the beach, there's plenty of bars. You can choose which one you want to go to. Have souvenirs, food, drinks, ice cream, everything here.
COVID has changed a lot for sure, but I know that the businesses at COVID will both back for sure, and Dover will be okay. Just like the lady said, you can come down here, you can get some food, just have a great night out, just follow the protocols and everything will be fine.
Yes, please. That is right, people. And we are moving smartly along with more action right here for the show. So it's time to showcase some more great young People, that's why we are telling you right now, people.
We have the winner of BIM's Got Talent
Yes.
to perform for you tonight.
Yes.
And her name is Asanta Blossom. Give it up.
Let's go.
From your wake up this morning, you's a winner, yeah, 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 yeah. Wake up this morning, you's a winner, yeah. Besides a woman in front, walk a door and walk up, she waits and get on. Wind up, she body can wind up no more. Life is short and tomorrow not sure, so live like it's my last. Whoa, drinks in me hand now, jump up and wave the plan now. Just love a girl any man now. Whoa, cause it ain't so sweet, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna go home, no. Cause it ain't so sweet, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna leave, oh no. Watch out, Jaja. Give me love and life now. Everywhere is vibes now. Whoa, I say watch out, Jaja. Bring woman so nice now. What more could I ask for? Besides a woman in front to walk, I don't want to walk up, she will stand get on. When I'm see body can wind up no more. My face short and tomorrow no show, so live like it's my last. Whoa, drinks in me hand now, jump up and wave the plan now. Just civil call any man now. Whoa, cause the thing's so sweet, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna go home, no. Cause the thing's so sweet, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna leave, oh no. Right now I feel like a jam down, I feel like a I want to hold a bumper right now, I get a bad, yeah. Jam down, wind down. I want to hold a bumper right now, I get a bad, yeah. Sometimes I want me, yeah. Where I would have been when this time is over. Sometimes I want me, yeah. Where I would have been if it didn't have soca, yeah. Cause I wanna walk up to the sun. When I see body can win up now. My face short and tomorrow no show, so live like it's my last. Whoa, drinks in me hand now, jump up and wave with the plan now. Just a boy girl any man now. Whoa, cause the thing's so sweet. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna go home, no. Cause the thing's so sweet, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna leave, oh no. Right now I feel like I feel like I want to hold on a bumper right now, I get on bad, yeah. Down down, right now, I want to hold on a bumper right now, I get on bad, yeah. Here's the life, so put your custom, put all your problems. It's a blessing to be alive. Here's the life, so put your custom straight to the sky. From your wake up this morning, you're so winner. Wake up this morning, you're so winner. Signs the woman in front to go for no one. When you see body again, when fish shut and done, so live like it's my last. Whoa, drinks in me hand now, don't go power wave with the plan now. Just look a girl any man now. Whoa. Thank you.
What a performance, Asanta Blossom. She's already a powerhouse in her own right and comes out of a musical family, just like me. From singing, we move over to another form of creative expression. He is a spoken word artist, photographer, songwriter, and creative director. His work is an experimental blend of hip-hop, soul, storytelling, and theater woven together in a neatly stitched poetic product. The next piece speaks to something that's very topical right now, and that's climate change. Let's give it up for Stoned with Cupid.
Mother Nature, you should have aborted us in the beginning. Instead, you give birth to some good-for-nothing children who always chilling and running amok on this block. And we just get caught red-handed. Then the block just get too hot, causing you to have a meltdown. And mother, if you melt anymore, the whole Caribbean might drown. You're not as young and green as you once was. Your lungs got bronchitis, and we got the itis from eating all your resources. We just eat, sleep, pollute, repeat, eat, sleep, pollute, repeat, eat, sleep, pollute, repeat, and never reap the consequences for what we have chosen. Instead, we charge the next generation with the creation of a solution for the global temperature shift that we have taken and passed down to our grandchildren like a hand-me-down gift, telling the next generation, well, look, for this, that's when a problem, then wish them the best. Mother Nature, your children are not your kin. They're more akin to a pest. They're a parasite that multiplies the more they're given. They consume without replacing. This global fever won't stop this infection from spreading. It won't stop us from heading to a critical state. At best, the warmth will only remind us of a mother's embrace while we forsake our father. Mother Nature, your son, makes everything mirror him. Is that why the coral reefs are bleached out more than the Jamaican skin? Why Caribbean people seem obsessed with bleaching the wrong thing? Our beaches brown with seaweed while we busy trying to look like a pretty brownin. We still browsing history's pages looking for a chapter where we fit in, but only finding stories of disaster. Mother Nature, your children won't find a pastor in this cathedral of wilderness. Just fiery foliage burning in the unholiest way they've ever witnessed. And they would think to themselves, why? Why would man wreck this page of history from the book of evolution and crumple entire species into extinction, then toss the paper in to the recycling bin? Soon, Google will be a museum of all the things we have devoured. A Smithsonian for nature, and we will browse through the aisles, marveling at the genocide on exhibition. For God's creatures, a bushfire is Armageddon, and there won't be no heaven for Bambi, my dear. Just an ashy grave and a hard-learned lesson that climate change does not discriminate with its progression. It welcomes all into the recession it will cause. This war on plastic can't be won with any of our bombs. At best, our napalm may only be useful in burning the bridge we're too afraid to cross, which is that we have lost the childhood of children who are yet to be born. Mother Nature, I try to warn you that humankind has never been kind throughout the duration of humanity. The ocean chokes and deep throats on plastic. Its gag reflexes tsunamis when the Atlantic vomits on our shores. No matter gravel or gravel could cure the cause of that nauseous tragedy. We should be charged with assault and battery on a planetary scale. Go before jury of our great grandchildren and get denied bail. Scientists be giving us warnings to no avail, because Mother Nature, your children just too hard ears. They won't hear or see things differently. Like how capitalism has become cannibalism of those in the lower strata of the economy. They gorge their stomachs off the performance of your employment, then wash it down with a tall glass of the working class's achievements. A slight tummy ache is the equivalent to your workplace grievance. The air they pass is the greenhouse gases you breathe in. It makes breathing a little bit harder. It makes me think that the ship of civilization won't be able to dock in the next harbor with the population it harbors without throwing some overboard into the cold, polluted waters. If this life-giving earth is our mother, then death would have to be our father, waiting for his wayward son to come home. Mother Nature, I beg you, please take care of your own children.
Stone with Cupid, giving us a lot to think about right there, man. Give it up for Stone with Cupid. That was great. Now remember, I am letting you know, registration for season 2 is now open. I was just on the Instagram page, Baje to the World, and if you click the bio on that Instagram page, you can get the form right there and you can get all the information you need. You can also do it on Baje to the World Facebook as well. Now, to register, use the online form to upload your short audition video. Show of your talent in a short video. That's all you need to do to enter for a chance to win $20,000 cash, an opportunity to showcase your talent to an international audience, and mentorship from the best in entertainment and business from Barbados and the region. So go register now. And hey, don't move from that screen because the show is just getting started. This is Baje to the World, the virtual event live from Dover, Christchurch, Barbados.
Baje to the world, Baje to the world. If you got that talent, let the whole world know. At the Baje to the world, big talent show. Baje to the world, Baje to the world. Every Bajan man, woman, boy, or girl, let your talents be seen, let your voices be heard.
Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Welcome back to the launch of Baje to the World Season 2, brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating partners. Have you gone to the Baje to the World page yet? Have you registered yet? What are you waiting for? Go ahead and do it right now. Now, as the show moves along, it's time for a sing-along session with some Barbadian classics as the Israel Lover Foundation folk singers hit the Baje stage.
To the sweet pulsating rhythms. Oh, calypso rhythm. Take me back to homeland.
Charles Water Sports started in 1979 on the 1st of April. Nobody believed me. It was All Fools Day. Initially, I worked at the Ministerial Agriculture, and I have changed my mind from doing a job I didn't like and started water sports. Water sports was my love from day one because I love the sea. I'm only 5 seconds from the beach, so I always at the beach. The beach was my playground for a very long time, and all my friends play football and cricket. I head to the beach. The equipment we have now, or we had so many years, we have windsurfing, which we started initially. We were first persons of business in Barbados to have windsurfing as a business. We have more windsurfing now, and we also have kayaking, we have paddleboards, surfboards. We also do snorkeling trips to and from Carlisle Bay. And we also offer a wide range of chairs and umbrellas. So it's a family-oriented business. So anybody can come and enjoy themselves at Charles Water Sports. We try to provide it in a way that you can bring your friends and family, even who don't want to participate in the water sports. You can actually come and just sit on the beach, read a book, and relax, and enjoy the ambiance and go for a nice swim and sit next under a coconut tree and relax for the rest of the day. I live across the street from Dover Beach. And secondly, this beach have convenience. You don't have to cross the street to get to a bar or restaurant. You don't have to worry with your children. When they come to the beach, there's a play park here as well. So the kids can be in the play park, you can sit next door and have a drink or cocktail, and the kids be in a safe environment at all times. So that's why I prefer Dover Beach, because it's safe, lifeguard facilities are provided, and you find it very, very easy to put your garbage away, and the beach is always clean. Always clean all the time. Even the Stargarden seaweed will come in the morning, by afternoon it's all gone. Because the people in this area who operate their businesses make sure, especially me, make sure that the beach is always clean. Okay, we don't wait till anyone come clean it, we clean it ourselves, because we believe that it's very important to make our customers comfortable and happy and safe. Living here most of my life in Dover, it makes it so easy to interact with tourists on a regular basis. And seeing tourists, it comes a pleasure. It comes very normal to say hello, how are you? You know, what you're doing today, you know. Not getting personal, but just pass a nice friendly word to some tourists that pass, you know, day by day. So it's very, very comfortable being in a tourist belt, and it's very, very easy to interact with tourists, you know, on a day-to-day basis. One thing I want to say is that I find it difficult sometimes when people tends to want to compete against each other. You know, we are not in a competitive state because we are all nice, loving persons here in Barbados. I think we should think of complimenting people and working with people, and that makes a big difference, because everybody could work together as one cell if you compliment rather than compete. And that's one thing I want to say. It's very important that more people should work together, especially in a time like this. We here at Dover Beach is taking Barbados to the world.
Bitch, bitch, bitch to the world. Bitch, bitch, bitch to the world. If you're not a talent, let the whole world know. At the bitch to the world, big talent show. Bitch, bitch, bitch to the world. Bitch, bitch, bitch to the world. Every Bajan man, woman, boy, or girl. Let your talents be seen, let your voices be heard.
Beach to the World is back. Follow us at Beach to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Beach to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Beach to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors.
One of the few areas in Barbados in which Barbadians and tourists live together. Although the tourists are living in hotels, the Barbadians are living literally next door to them. And then it's this lovely playing field in the middle, and it is quite an attraction, especially to English tourists. When they come, they always come and watch the cricket on Saturdays, and it is one of the few cricket grounds in the world where you can sit in the pavilion and see one of the most beautiful beaches in the Caribbean. And that is the uniqueness of Dover. People live here, people recreate here, people come here and have entertainment. It is a melting pot of human activity, and it is all wholesome. COVID has made Barbados quiet. People are obviously afraid. One of the biggest voids in our life is the lack of entertainment. And what it tells us is the importance of entertainment and culture in people's lives. That is one of the biggest voids that we are experiencing now. We are now discovering how important entertainment and culture and the arts are in our lives. And if you don't have that, the void is even bigger. And I'm therefore not surprised that you have a lot of depressed people. Not only the entertainers are depressed, but people whose lives thrive on entertainment as spectators, I'm not surprised that they're falling into depression. And again, it really demonstrates the importance of entertainment and the arts in people's lives. I'm proud of every nook and cranny in my constituency, but coming here is special. Coming here, as I said, it is an oasis. It's very open, and generally the people here are happy because the tourists obviously come looking for a happy experience, and the locals are very integrated into tourism, and they want to give them a happy experience. And as I said, that field, there is nothing like seeing that field with recreation, whether it is the children playing or the adults playing cricket. It is a very happy environment, and I feel comfortable. I say proud, but I also feel comfortable in this part of the constituency. We stress non-violence, and this constituency and this part of the constituency is not afflicted by violence, and I'm very, very pleased about that.
This is the launch of Baje to the World Season 2. My name is Shanna Hines, and this is my incomparable co-host, DJ Ross. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and follow Baje to the World on Instagram and also on Facebook. And encourage all of your talented friends to enter for a chance to win $20,000.
Yes, please. That's right. Remember, registration is now open. So go to our Baje to the World page and upload your audition videos. You have until November 27th to get those entries in. Now, last season had some really talented artists. I don't know how we're going to top that this year. So let's take a look back at how season 1 unfolded. It was a movie.
Sheena Dotton.
I pretty much entered Baje to the World for the experience, and in order to get over this fear that I have of being upfront and, doing things in public spaces.
I wanted another wide and broad experience to represent Barbados and doing credit to my nation in a wider platform, and I just always want to represent kingdom and country.
I met so many cool artists and people coming through the prelims and then the semis, and seeing the talent that coming out of BIM at such a quality, at such a high level, is a humbling thing to be around, for sure. And getting to compete with them is also good too.
Having the opportunity to be shown live from people in their homes, touching people from all over the world, it's a great opportunity and a great stage to be on.
We've met so many interesting people and individuals. We've also connected with each other as artists. And I think that overall, the project allowed me to grow as an artist and as a steel pan player. Allowed me to reach into places that I actually didn't know I had, and be able to take all this skill with me forward to my next step.
I also think that it's a wonderful initiative for Barbadian artists, and I hope that it continues throughout the years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, Barbados, how you feeling? I want to say rest in peace to my man, Lord Radio. Peace. I wrote a simple song, I get this for the people. Yeah, I big up to Law Radio. 5 bands in one night, they mean easy. You can't knock your hustle and I can't knock your stride. All I used to tell you that I feel it is pride. Everything I do and everything I write, this for the people that write in limelights for the night. Yeah, and if you write it for yourself, or maybe that you do it for your health, or maybe you just do a little drama, or maybe you was mongrel, or maybe you could sing a little bit, a little song too. Yeah, I guess ease the pain because this life that we in would strain ya. Yeah, so let me do this now, and let me tell my people that I write a simple song like I write a simple. Sing it with me, Barbados. I write a simple. I write a simple song. Look, I understand that I write this alone. Maybe that my hand trembling when I at home. Or maybe the fact that this life here is be hard. I guess that's more like grinding a jawbone. But I feel like I is a hyper dog and can't keep me holding as a hyper dog. If you ask him a question, I was fighting on. Tell Mikey I glad when the lyrics is on. Look, I tell these when I running better. Everything that I was doing when I run a letter. And maybe dear you, I could write a letter telling you I want we to just come together. But more than crop over, coming over. Yo, my people coming out if you know her. And Barbados, we got enough artists as reggae and got more things than soca love. I write a simple. I write a simple song. Yeah, 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 yeah. I write this for everybody that was ever struggling to get on through and feeling that you can't fit in because the people that wrong you don't see like the way you do. I guess you's an artist, I guess I'm cathartic. I guess that you was doing this because it's the hardest thing that you could ever go through. I guess that's the feeling that deep inside you. I speak from my heart. Every ventricle of mine is maybe making me lyrical day at the time. Every technical lyric that we bust in my rhyme, sometimes it's a canticle that I just find making me a self-support. And sometimes I come true, but oh my God, that mean I got ear and stretch out. That's one simple song. I write a simple. I write a simple song. Not too old and not too low. I write a simple. Give to the people in the beats and all of my people in the street and everybody loving it for me. And if you love Barbados, you love this now. If you got these lyrics, you bring this now. If you got some flow and you got some down, come down if you want to write a simple song. Rest in peace, Lord Radio. Peace and love, yo.
Now that is what you call flow. And what about that steel pan? He is definitely a master on that plan. These are the finalists who snatched all the top spots at the first season of Baje to the World. I hope seeing these performances, of course, is making you want to go register or call someone you know that is talented and get them to register. Now, time for the young lady who took the second spot in the competition and won your hearts with the Digicel People's Choice pick. She was the youngest in the competition show. Of course, show some love for Trinity Clark performing Caribbean Unity.
Tonight, I just need to hold you. Tonight, let my love unfold you. Gentle touch, the everlasting hope. Oh, it means so much. A created world, a vision so true, a paradise of wonders for you to be caught in a rapture of glories untold. For we people of the Caribbean. heart in one song and speak to the people and many a tongue. Oh, don't be dismayed. They'll understand that we're united in the Caribbean. Hey, united in the Caribbean with one Caribbean beat. Hey, 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 yeah. Join in musical matrimony. Oh, it sounds so sweet. Holding each other in a song under the morning sun. Then all our hearts can beat as one, for we're united in the Caribbean. We have a task, it's to be one. So get up, stand up strong, lift up your head and walk with pride. It's so good to be alive. Strengthen your body and soul. Spread your love, let that be your goal. Let your eyes be your light as you go day and night. They'll all understand that we're people of the Caribbean. United in the Caribbean with one Caribbean beat. Yeah. Join in musical matrimony. Oh, it sounds so sweet. All my people at home, I just want to encourage you that we are united. I want you to stay safe at home and do everything to stay together. Yeah, can beat as one, for we're united in the united in the Caribbean with one Caribbean beat. Baila, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. It sounds so sweet. Holding each other in a song under the morning sun. Down all our hearts can beat as one, for we're united in the Caribbean. Yeah. Thank you.
Give it up for Trinity. She might be the youngest, but girl, you bodied that. Y'all remember when we used to listen to that on CBC? I really thought that my vocals were on point, but she showed me. No, do not forget to like and follow Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram. And if you think that you could out-sing Trinity, you need to enter the competition. When we return from the next break, we're going to have a feature from Dwight Sutherland, who is the Minister of Youth, Sports, and Community Empowerment. See you soon.
Baje to the world, Baje to the world. If you got that talent, let the whole world know. At the Baje to the world, big talent show. Baje to the world, Baje to the world. Every Bajan man, woman, boy, or girl, let your talents be seen, let your voices be heard.
Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports, and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports, and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports, and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Baje to the World is back. Follow Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors.
Baje to the world, Baje to the world. If you got that talent, let the whole world know. At the Baje to the world, big talent show. Baje to the world, Baje to the world. Every Bajan man, woman, boy, or girl, let your talents be seen, let your voices be heard.
Good evening, everybody. We're paying tribute to one of Barbara's greatest singers in the world, Mr. Jig Skirton. Come on, everybody, come on. Oh no, oh no, oh hey. I love you, hey, oh no. You came into my life when I was down and out. I never thought I could feel this way. You turned my life around, and now you put me down. I put me down for someone else. The love you took from me is plain to see.
Baby, can't you see?
Remember that what you do, I'm back to you.
Surely come back to you.
Wanna be one from love, girl, I can't get.
Giving you all my love.
Living without your loving, I can't live without you. Oh no, oh yeah. I know I can't live without your love. Oh no, yeah. Oh, love you took from me, plain to see.
Baby, can't you see?
Remember that what you do come back to you.
Surely comes back to you.
What if you want from love, girl, I can't get.
I'm giving you all my love.
Living without your loving, I can't live without you. If you're home, come on. Ooh, no, no, no. Oh, no, yeah. Take it away. Ooh, I can't live without you. I just want you guys to remember, you know, we had a lot of great music from Barbados. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. One more time. I know, baby, yeah. Barbados music, come on. Come on, first me. Tonight is the beginning of a brand new love affair. I finally found the answers to remove all doubts and fears. Ooh, it's hard to love someone, to remove all doubts and fears. I'm so sick of loving, so you haven't better be away. Girl, I'm so up for you, and it's really beginning to show. I can get so much of you if you only let yourself go, baby. Talk to me, whisper in my ear. Talk to me. I see the things I wanna hear. Talk to me. Say I'm the only one. Talk to me. This thing has just begun. I need understanding to remove. Oh no. Oh, I got time. So make up your mind. You hadn't better beware. Girl, I'm so hot for you, and it's really beginning to show. I can get so much of you if you only let yourself go. Yeah. Talk to me, whisper in my ear. Talk to me. I see the things I want to hear. Talk to me. Say I'm the only one. Talk to me. This thing has just begun. I know. Hey. Talk to me. Hey. Talk to me all night long. Ooh, yeah. Come on. Give it a part two back pieces. Come on, everybody. Come on.
Don't you wanna talk to me, baby?
No, no.
Don't you wanna talk to me, baby?
Oh, yeah. Girl, I'm so hot for you, and it's really beginning to show. I can get so much of you if you only let yourself go. Oh, talk to me, whisper in my ear. Talk to me. I see the things I wanna hear. I know I only wanna be away. Talk to me. I know. Talk to me all night long. Oh, I really want it. I really got enough. Oh, baby, talk to me all night long. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, I know, yeah. Oh, I want to say thanks to the ministry and thanks to Doing Gazettes, my manager, for having me on the show. Oh, we gotta embrace more Bajan music. Come on. I know, yeah. Oh, talk to me all night long. Thank you.
Woohoo! Let me tell you, what a way to welcome you back to the launch of Baje to the world. Barry Chandler, one of the most versatile artists to come out of Barbados in recent years.
Mixed in the old with the new with that classic medley.
That's right. So, Minister of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment, the Honorable Dwight Sutherland, now gives the feature address.
Parliamentary Representative of Christchurch South, Mr. Ralph Thorne, Mrs. Yolan Howard, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment, staff of the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment, viewing and listening audience, creatives everywhere, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thanks for joining us here at Dover Beach facilities on the picturesque south coast of Barbados, virtually of course. Our only wish is that we could show you a lot more of this lively beachside business and residential community as we seek to re-energize, empower and showcase communities at large. Despite the delays in staging the final Baje to the World show last season, I congratulate the organizers for not being deterred and pushing forward with plans to host a second season. It has been a challenging time for all of us, but it is also a time when my ministry has been able to respond quickly and effectively and give life to this worthwhile project. This show is testimony to the hard work and the output of the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment, and an example of the innovation and creativity of the officers in the ministry, with support from equally talented outside resource personnel. Together, they are strengthening a platform which showcases the talent of Barbadian youth in all its forms and celebrates youth at a time when they're facing unprecedented difficulties, including threats to their mental health. Baje to the World is a further example of our intention to build resilience among our nation's youth, who are still our greatest resource, and just as importantly, build resilience in the communities where they reside. Our aim is not to help our young people to just survive, but to thrive and become global citizens. With its inbuilt training and mentoring program, Baje to the World lends much needed psychosocial support for its competitors. And as Permanent Secretary Howard rightly said, it gives contestants lifelong skills that they can use wherever they may go. Participants will walk away with skills that they can take into their everyday lives and back into their communities, which can help to stabilize these areas, generate higher levels of community awareness, create employment, participation, cohesion, and a deeper love for country. It is our hope that this show will take the winner, and indeed all the competitors, onto a global stage where they can represent themselves, their communities, and of course our beautiful island home. Baje to the World has also generated employment for practitioners whose income has declined because of the pandemic. The good news, though, is that the show is sustainable and can live on long after the pandemic. It can also contribute to the reignition of the local entertainment sector by broadening opportunities for national recognition outside of traditional times dedicated to festivals and events. Making sure this happens calls for a multi-sectoral approach, and we are grateful to the Ministry of Culture, thank you, via the National Cultural Foundation, for coming on board with the execution of the show. This is another tangible example of my commitment and government's dedication to the youth, and is in keeping with the revised National Youth Policy, which guides strategies for youth development. My ministry has successfully trained over 200 young people under the Youth Achieving Results Program in various disciplines, including dance, drama, theater arts, garment construction, wood carving, and leathercraft. The Pathways program has placed 200 young people in job attachment and mentorship programs, while the Next Step Training Initiative has provided second science training opportunities to more than 400 unemployed youth. Our community sports training program has annually provided basic training in various sporting disciplines, and the National Cultural Training Program has involved young people in cultural activities at various locations across the island. Together, these programs have helped 5,000 young people. We are encouraged by the response to the anti-violence campaign launched in June this year under the theme, End the Violence Now. The aim is to reduce unemployment, youth crime and violence, provide entrepreneurial assistance to young persons through the Building Blocks Project, and retrain and retool young people to compete globally. The strategies include sensitization programs in schools, with particular focus on building healthy teen relationships, targeted messaging through social, print, and broadcast media, an anti-gun campaign, psycho-educational training, and social intervention programs, such as a community anti-violence intervention program, and a series of anti-violence training workshops for youth groups and community members. There will also be community social intervention projects to address the issue of youth crime and reintegration of young people coming from penal institutions into communities will also be developed. Like many of our programs, This one is also facilitated across ministries. We extend thanks to these ministries and the many supporters and sponsors who share our vision and back the initiative with financial and other resources. With their continued partnership, these projects and Baje to the World have been and will be taken to all communities across Barbados. But like these programs, Baje to the World cannot be successful without the involvement and commitment of all Barbadians. To the future competitors, I say, do your best and give of your best. Take advantage of this chance, which can put you on the right track to realizing your dreams. Know that while you're achieving, you can do well and do good at the same time. Help those in need. Even if it is just with an encouraging word. This will help you create lasting relationships, which can hold you in good stead as you travel this journey called life. I wish you all success, and I look forward to an exciting second season. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you. God bless you.
Baje, Baje, Baje to the world. Baje, Baje, Baje to the world. If you got a talent, let the whole world know. At the Baje to the world, big talent show. Baje, Baje, Baje to the world. Baje, Baje, Baje to the world. Every Bajan man, woman, boy, or girl, let your talents be seen, let your voices be heard.
Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors.
Baje, Baje, Baje to the world. Baje, Baje, Baje to the world. If you got a talent, let the whole world know. At the Baje to the world, big talent show. Baje, Baje, Baje to the world. Baje, Baje, Baje to the world. Every Bajan man, woman, boy, or girl, let your talents be seen, let your voices be heard.
Baje to the World is back. Follow us at Baje to the World on Facebook and Instagram for the full details. Baje to the World is brought to you by the Community Development Department in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment and participating sponsors. Time to turn up loud as we continue to showcase talent in all categories.
Ladies and gentlemen.
My Lord, I want to them boy there. What am I disrespect and I'm a front gun? I want to them. But from God in your thing, you know, if you worry then, no. Not even if it's free, but let's study them. I just love I know you are crush the book of them. And if them this my land, man, I go for them. Yeah, man, you don't suck, I big up my land. Take it to them, you don't know your Lord.
She's the flowers, the wind, and spring in all her splendor, sweetly surrendering the love that innocence brings. I'm pure and simple, born in a world where love survives. Now men will want her, 'cause life don't haunt her. I'm as you lucky, lucky thing. Now I watch closely what holy. I can't imagine love so rare. She's young and tender, but will life in her? I look around, is she everywhere? How much so pure and simple, born in a world with love divine. No man will want her, 'cause life don't haunt her. Oh, Miles, you're lucky, lucky thing. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple. Yes, I already have a man, but I can be yours sometime. Baby, call me sometime, not all the time. So, yes, I already have a man, but I can be yours. Baby, call me, but not all the time. So, you take a wine with me sometime. You take a grind with me sometime. You can vibe with me sometime, but not all the time. So you take a wine with me sometime. You take a grind with me sometime. You can vibe with me sometime, but not all the time. So
wow! Lady, oh, you can't take time yesterday, and then we're again today. You can get program, but I live my own down. Seems like she want, she can't tell you. I'm both tired and so. Dance to the world, sing the tune. Don't ask back no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple. You think I grind with me sometime. You can't find me. Let me know. You say you not letting go. You think life's a rodeo. Please do not think that. 'Cause I'm just a man. Tell Juliet I'm not the milk to her Oreo. Just let your feelings. Everybody at home sing. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it. Don't expect no more than what we are. Everybody in the living room, if you're in the bedroom watching TV, sing. That you already have, but I can be you. Baby, call me, but not only. That you already have a man, but I can be yours. Baby, call me. Ladies, everyone, you take a. Hold on, you take a grind. My, you can. But not only. You take a wine with me. You take a grind with me. You can vibe with me. But not only. And you already have. You take a grind with me sometime. And you already have. But You already have. Call me sometime, but not only. Introducing to the stage, my brother Mylon.
Baje to the world. Baje to the world. If you got that talent, let the whole world know. At the Baje to the world, big talent show. Baje to the world. Baje to the world. Every Baje man, woman, boy, or girl, let your talents be seen, let your voices.
Of course, we had a great and a wonderful time. Give it up for those guys again.
Yeah, for sure. Sparklers and everything.
Yeah, that was great, man. Lead Pipe was on the drums.
Yeah.
Shadia singing beautifully.
Yeah.
My Lord on the saxophone. Everything came together so great, man. They worked together so well.
A great climax.
And we had a great show.
Yeah, for sure.
So you on the outside, you on the inside, everyone watching, remember to check Baje to the World on Facebook, Baje to the World on Instagram. Go and enter, people. You got until November 27th to get all of those entries in, okay?
You could win $20,000.
That's right.
Furthermore, I going home and practice all night.
What you gonna do? You gonna dance, you gonna sing, what you gonna do?
Well, a mixture of all. Use my backup dancer though, so prepare.
A backup dancer?
Backup dancer.
I could do that, I got 2 left knees, but I can make it happen. Let Pipe been show me how to shackle out and drop down and that type of thing. So we had a great show, people, so you know what to do. Go and submit your entries. Deadline closing November 27th. Admit, submit, do what you gotta do. Get those entries in, people. Baje to the world. Thanks again. We had a great night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Baje to the world. Baje to the world. If you got that talent, let the whole world know. At the Baje to the world, big talent show.